What's up, YouTube? Midwest Tool Review here, back again. It's been a long time, but I'm back. Many of you know I've changed careers, so I'm now in a managerial role, so I'm no longer doing the engineering thing. Um, so that's been the focus of what I've been involved in lately, so I had to take a break from YouTube for a while, but I'm back. Um, I've still maintained uh, the same tools and buying some stuff. But what you guys don't know is that I've gotten rid of my Matco service cart. So that is gone. I sold the Matco service cart and all of the contents to a local gentleman here in Fort Wayne. And he now is the proud owner of that box and all the content with inside. So as a result of that, because I gave him a lot of things that I ordinarily would have probably kept, I've had to go and do some replenishment to make sure that I still had the tools that I truly need here at home. So we'll just kind of get right into it and I'll show you. So I'll give you a quick overview of the box. It's not what I intended to do, but I'll give you guys a quick overview again. So here's the primary drawer there. Everything in there from Snap-on, SK, Williams, Blue Point, Gear Wrench, Crescent, Cornwell, Pittsburgh, Cobalt. I mean, you name it. I got a little bit of everything in there. And you guys, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know how my box is laid out. More ratchets there. I think as far as ratchets go, I'm sitting on somewhere around about, I don't know, maybe 20, maybe less, maybe, yeah, about 20, I guess, because all of those are my 3/8, and they're Snap-ons. I got the newer style F80s that I picked up. Everything's been picked up, Craig Cylinder and pawn shops. Here's all my 1/4-inch drive stuff. Here's my breaker bars and 1/2 inch, and then this is a combination of 1/2 inch and 3/8. Then this is the metric side, that's the SAE side, and it goes 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 inch, and I've got impact and chrome for each drive size. So, and that's pretty much it. If you see something in that jar or want me to do a thorough toolbox tour, I can do that. Just, leave me a comment. Wrenches maintain the same brands as the sockets, kind of a little bit of everything. Got a lot of wrenches. There we go. And I've got extra stuff in there. All that stuff is SK. More boxes. Line wrenches and stuff there from Gear Wrench, both metric and SAE. Rear drum kit, Tecton. My Stillman Pros, which Ford Truck guy supplied me with as a gift. Allen's. That's a ratcheting screwdriver with all the different bits for that. Gear Wrench, Hex and Torx and E-Torx and all that, and then the Matco trim panel kit. Then the large Wilton wrenches, more larger wrenches, Snap-on breaker bars, timing lights by Mac, impact gun DeWalt, and various other sockets and larger stuff down there. Over here we have Snap-on and Craftsman, and I've got every size of these. These things are absolutely beautiful. I love these, and they're all original, made in the USA. So I've got a full set of metric and standard of those. Matco screwdrivers, the Stanley Fat Max electrical screwdrivers, some computer screwdrivers, small precision, and then a variety of Snap-on, stuff like that. And I do use them, so you can see that they are worn. I recently went to an auction. Well, not too recent, but I guess like within the last month or so. Got a in a garage sale. I met a gentleman at, not a garage sale. Sorry, I went to an like a flea market slash antique sale, and I met a guy who was selling a whole table of channel locks. And I come to find out that his son had passed away, and that he was selling off a lot of the tools they had kept and hung onto for over the years, and they finally decided to get rid of them or sell them off. So I bought a lot of them, make sure that I could use them, and then I told him to check out the channel and that I would restore them eventually, and which I've done. I've not done an aggressive restoration because I wanted to maintain some of the look that how they would have looked when that gentleman, before he passed away, how he would have had them. And so I've kind of done a light restoration on them, but just kind of like in honor of him. I've got his tools, so I wanted to show some respect for him. Then I've done all the restoration, and if you guys have not seen all of these different pliers, some of them very old, some of them 30, 40 years old, some of them older than that. And then I've got Nipex stuff. I've got gear, Nipex or Nipex and Kleins and other stuff that I've picked up at auctions and whatnot. So, and then my Van plier set that Hard Knocks Fort sent me. Then here's my junk drawer, which is like one of my favorite drawers. It's got a little bit of everything in there. So if you see something, just leave me a comment. And then from there, I got SK, Irwin, Wera screwdrivers. You guys have probably seen these before, the basic sets. Got all of that. More air fitting stuff and tap and dies and Dremels and all that. And then something that not really, these are some of my peeps. Check out their channels if you've not done so. And then in here, I'm not really ever shown everything that's in here. So I don't know if I'm going to do it today because this will take some time, but I've got all kinds of boxes of stuff and just a little bit of everything in there, all the way up there too as well. So if there's something you want, if you guys want the Toolbox tour, please let me know. Otherwise, it may be a minute before I do it. And then I've got stuff up here, Snap-on stuff that I picked up over the couple of months or whatever. So, but today I got a couple of new things. I picked up a new set of picks. These are gear wrench. They were asking $49.99. I think I paid like $40 for these. I go to a local place in town called D&B Sales. So if you look up D&B Sales in Fort Wayne, Indiana, that place has pretty much every tool. And I'm gonna approach them about doing a tour of the store and see if they would be cool with that. But yeah, I got this set of picks. We'll open those up and check them out. And then I got this set of Grip brand, and there's your part number 63072. They were asking $18.99 for them. There's your sizes, Phillips and flat, and there's a little bit about the features, right? As well as that. Give you guys a minute to see that. So it's an 8-piece set. Now the reason why I got these today is because a friend of mine on here, Cat Local, which you guys probably already know or at least should know, he recently responded to Jeff Parker's Lowe's tool haul, and he picked up some Cobalt brand screwdrivers. Well, they were talking about the fact that Lowe's is starting to phase out the Cobalt brand, and they're going to carry some of the stuff still, but the majority of it, I guess, may be found online. And so they're gonna, because you know they're bringing in Craftsman stuff now, and if you go to any of the Lowe's stores, you see that they are starting to become Craftsman heavy. So I picked up these Grip screwdrivers here, and because I looked at the Cobalt ones, and the ones that Cat Local was showing, he said they were fairly cheap as far as the cost, but it looks like The lower cost, because they're phasing stuff out, hasn't quite hit my area yet. So things are still at normal price. So they're about 20 bucks. I paid about 19, or actually a little less for these, but I like these. I like the color. They still have the striking cap. They have the little bolster there, so you can put a wrench or whatever on there, or a crescent or something. And they're magnetic tips. So they look as to be, and they're heavy. I mean, they still have the weight. So if anybody's interested in a set of these, let me know, because I have not seen anybody show these on their channel. And D&B Sales typically gives me a pretty good discount when I buy stuff from them, because I buy quite a bit. But these are really nice. It's got, you know, nice legible print, so you know what size it is. It's listed on the handle, as well as the shaft. And it's well, I think it is. Maybe it's not listed on the shaft, so it's not listed on the shank or whatever, but it is listed on here, and it shows you just a quick reference as to what profile the tip is. But this is a nice set. Like I said, they're nice and heavy, nice quality rubberized handle, so you won't slip off. And it's like a combination of rubber on the black and PTFE or plastic here. But I like them a lot. I mean, I like these, the look of these, better than I do my Matco. And the thing is with my Matco, these are made by Wit. They're not actually made by Matco, which nothing ever is. But these, they feel fine in the hand, and they're a tad bit longer. But these just feel like you get more grip. And I think it's because they use like this felt. And this felt, or whatever it is, it's supposed to add grip, and maybe it does when it's wet, but it doesn't seem to be any bit of a aid when you're using it with a dry hand. So that's just my opinion. You know, other people may have a different opinion, as we're all entitled to. But these are really cool. So I like this set. I would highly recommend them just for the general look and feel of them. And I assume that they're going to test out and work fairly well. From that, let's see if I can open this up, and I'll show you guys. Man, it is a beautiful day out there today. So I'll take you guys real quick, just kind of show you my part of town. And it may be bright as hell out there, but this is where I live at here in Fort Wayne. It's really bright and nice out there today. So I don't know if anybody ever does that on these Toolbox tours. But okay, let's open this up real quick. So we're going about 13 minutes, a little longer than I would have liked. So, but yeah, I like to see what you guys are getting into. If anybody's picked up any new tools, or knows anything about the Grip brand, or have used any of the tools that I've showed today, such as the Grip screwdrivers and or the gear wrench picks. If you've got them and you've used them or whatever, let me know how they worked out for you. Keep in mind, I am not a mechanic, so my level of usage will be far less than that of a mechanic. But yeah, these things are nice. They I tell you what, I wish gear wrench had a little bit bigger handle. This teardrop style handle, I'm not a fan of it. But you know, it's got a decent feel. It's rubberized, so I mean, you'll hold on to it. It looks fairly decent as far as the. Let's see here. Oh, it's got a plastic piece. Hang on. Okay, I can't even get that off, but it's got a little bit of a plastic piece on there. Let me see here. Let me try. I have a little stand here, and I apologize, this video is taking forever. Let me see if I can become hands-free. I'll show you guys this here. We'll see. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. All right, so get that in frame there. So that's the tip. See if we can take that off. I'm doing a video, baby. You can come out here while I'm doing a video if you want, but that's the tip, guys. So nice, sharp, pointy tip. My daughters are messing with me, as they always do. And that's the more of a hook profile tip. you get this weird, like, hey, hell, I can't get to it style location where, I think this would probably be the most beneficial, in my opinion, that style tip. And then you have the tip when someone walks up behind you and tries to rob you in your garage, you can defend yourself type tip. So nonetheless, that's a pretty good set. I like it, and it was like I said, it was $49, and I think they gave it to me for like 40. So that's a cool set. Problem is, in my box, I have no clue where it's gonna go because I'm running out of room. I'm at 600 subs right now. If I can get to 1,000 subs by January 1st of 2019, I'm gonna sell off this box here, and I'm gonna go out and get a Snap-on box, used of course, because I don't buy nothing brand new typically, especially when it's Snap-on. So there's my daughter. But I'm gonna sell off the Husky box, and I'm gonna buy a Snap-on box and get to that big boy status. But if I can get 1,000 subs, otherwise it's not gonna be worth it. But cool. So this is what I got. This is what I brought in. Like I said, I've been away for a while, so it's a little bit rough. I know I'm taking a little bit too long to talk about everything. I apologize. Got a lot going on, but I'm back. I miss you guys. So this is for all my subs. Sorry I've been away. I'm back. I'll get more content out. So yeah, thank you. Leave a comment, and look forward to the next video. Peace. I think still